Hello, good afternoon. And it is afternoon. I just got out of work and I'm recording number 220 on December 31st, 2020, hoping to put this year to bed. I'm Travis and this is Oscar Mike Radio. So, kind of like last week, it was Christmas Eve. Today is New Year's Eve. What am I going to talk about? Well, I'm just simply I'm going to have a little fun here in a minute and do something different because I'm rocking the the Semper Savage T-shirt that I just got from John Stacy Curry. I've got my OMR beanie hat on from Authentically American, and the shirt's made by Authentically American too, and it feels so good. I feel so savage in it. I'm going to do something fun with the shirt later, but I just want to take a few minutes and talk about 2020 as a whole for Oscar Mike Radio and what I feel about veterans advocacy and close out this year. This won't be that long, but I thank you for taking time out of your day to join me. If you're watching this on New Year's Eve, great. If not, watch it later. Like, share, and subscribe, and support my sponsors, Joyce Asack with Asack Realty, Mark Holmes of Reaper Detailing and Power Washing, and Sean Schubert of Red Seal Martial Arts. So 2020. A year ago, I was starting to do more and more video work. Last year for Veterans Day in November, I did a week of videos. And it was very frustrating, right? It was extremely frustrating because it just took a long time to do. And now it's gotten a lot better, a lot faster. I'm starting to get an idea of what's good and what's bad and figure out what I need to do to improve. And part of that is just to keep doing it and marching forward. And part of that is, making some, changes to the process, changes to equipment to get better at this. So what started happening in this time last year is I started getting a method to do the shows with video. And I started being more comfortable in front of the camera. And I started to have a lot more fun. And more fun got me to do other things. So I also want to say thank you to Megan Bruce for giving me that little push in 2019 to give this a go. So I can't thank you enough, and I hope you're doing okay, and Happy New Year to you. And another thing that kind of happened through 2021 is I started getting involved more and more with veteran business owners, especially during COVID-19. We had COVID-19, we had veterans starting businesses, and possibly the worst economic climate in recent years. And they were positive, happy to do so, and we're going to face the challenges because they believed so strongly in what they were doing. And to hear these stories and to see how this part of the community came together to support each other, whether it was a social media post repping somebody or, I'm going to buy from you because, you're trying to do the same thing I'm doing, or, hey, this worked for me. Let me share it with you so you can be successful too. Really, really gave me a lot of hope and encouragement about our community and how we take care of each other. Regardless of your branch of service, whether you were enlisted or an officer, whether you were senior staff, officer or staff NCO, because you were trying to make money to improve your life, offer service or product that you wanted, you were supported without judgment, without question, with encouragement, and dare I say love. And that was refreshing to see. That was absolutely refreshing to see. It was amazing, simply amazing. And I really, really had a lot of fun. And I really enjoyed the work and effort of getting to tell these stories. The authentically American story. The fact that, what I'm wearing on this video right now, this awesome, warm, cool beanie hat, and this fantastic shirt from Semper Savage is made by Authentically American right here in the U.S., sourced, manufactured, shipped, designed, and delivered right here by U.S. workers from a U.S. company that's veteran-owned, veteran-operated. To see that come together during some of the worst times of COVID-19, when sourcing was difficult and people were holding on to their money, was fantastic. I'm going to talk about, Travis Arnold for a minute and Caisson Shaving Company. Man has an idea to make a product that Travis has an idea to make a product that will improve the shaving experience, for example, and makes it and puts it out there and starts getting sales and is looking at expanding his business in 2021. And didn't do it with a huge, capital loan, bootstrapped it and figured it out. I have, veterans coaches, Heather Hargrove, who talked about, her work with business coaching, whether you're a civilian or military veteran, you're trying to get a business going, some of the things that you need to do. And in her words, I can sit there and tell you because it works, is launch now. If you wait till your product is perfect, you're too late. Fantastic ideas. Fantastic ideas. Mike Starr, Blazing Star Barbecue, another guy. Barbecue rub and sauce, and shipping across the world, figuring out those things. James Van Puren is connecting people and trying to, with Bunker Labs, grow veteran-owned businesses in this country. It's amazing to see. One of my favorite stories of this year was talking with Kev Breen of Immersive Labs, my first foreign military guest. And he took what his experience from the serving in the UK Army and the Royal Corps Signals and decided that he's going to take what he's doing with his cyber education platform, and they're offering it to veterans in the United Kingdom to try to fill a gap with a lack of cyber professionals. It's just these kind of stories are just amazing, amazing, amazing to see. Just amazing to see. And there's more of them. I really enjoyed getting to go to the Boondocks in September to support Irreverent Warriors Tennessee, Irreverent Warriors Nashville, and see the artists like Chris Turner, who's talking about what they're doing to support veterans and groups and businesses and nonprofits that support veterans. Been very fortunate to do all this stuff this year. It's been really satisfying seeing people like Ben Biddick, mature Get Up Nation podcast, Get Up Nation show, and make that a thing that's adding value to people's lives every day. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Danielle Rocco, the coach, who in her own way got me to kind of believe and love again. And I'll say it right now, Coach, love to me is Savage Blue. There's a story behind that. But again, Oscar Mike Radio is over 4 years old now. We're going on 5. I feel really blessed and humbled to be able to do this. One of the highlights of my year, there's 2 of them I want to talk about, is number 200 with Mistress Carrie. I had a really good time getting to do that, and that really kind of showed the direction I was going. Being able to, take that and that idea and concept of what she's doing and share that with people and make it engaging was really rewarding. She has her own weekly podcast. I want you to check it out. She is an ardent, strident, enthusiastic, authentic supporter of veterans and veteran causes. And, she is taking changes that have happened in her life and making the best of it. And she has a husband who serves in the military. And so she is very aware of the issues we face. And I'm very happy to see that she is growing and trying to do her thing post WAAF. Hats off to you. I think one of the other things that really stood out for me this year was getting support. Richard Fitz Jr.'s, it's not on the Oscar Mike radio page anymore. We did a live stream of his documentary, 21 Years of Folded Flag. And seeing the comments come in, the questions being asked by all kinds of people really gave me, hope that Vietnam veterans are not forgotten. And I think it really showed, Richard, that people do care if the story continues to be told in a way that is authentic and engaging. And I was so humbled and honored to be a part of it. And I could just go on and on. I mean, you could sit there and tell me, well, Oscar Mike Radio doesn't make money. It's not a money-making business. It's a lot of effort. And what are you really doing if it's not making you money? It's never been about making money. It never has been. It's been about, telling these stories in a way. And if along the way, if I happen to make some money doing this, great. But that's not the purpose of this. Case in point is I want to say a big thank you to Authentically American for the apparel they made. So this shirt is the Generation 1 Oscar Mike Radio shirt by Authentically American. I just, I love this on the sleeve too. And this beanie is made by Authentically American. I had hoodies and some other things made by Authentically American. And the long and short of it is people purchased my apparel through Authentically American, and you all helped raise a lot of money for the two veteran service organizations I support. And that is Vet Unite, headed up by Mike Damon, aka The Godfather, and Wild Hearts Therapeutic Equestrian Program, which is headed up by Julie Lovely. Two great organizations who are in the trenches for veterans, getting it done, fighting a good fight. And it was really cool to get the phone calls from both of them saying thank you. And that thank you goes out to you all who purchased this gear from Authentically American. So you did a couple of things here. You helped veterans in need. You helped support the organizations that support these veterans. You supported my show. Thank you very much. But you also support an American company that employed Americans in Nashville and in the Carolinas and a couple other places that put this shirt that I'm wearing right now, the Super Savages shirt on, and, this shirt and this beanie hat. Somebody in the U.S. made this. It wasn't done in Vietnam. It wasn't done in China. It wasn't done in Pakistan. It wasn't done in Thailand. All right here in the United States by a veteran company. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And that's the thing that's why I do it is, this is just an idea, 5.5 years ago. I didn't know it would be like this. There's things coming down the pike that, I can't believe are happening because of this. And I'm grateful every day to be able to get behind the microphone. And if somebody wants to look at my, mug on this camera and have a good time doing it, great. Fine. I love it. But to see the change in people's lives, to see other people succeed at what they're trying to do, to be a small part of that, just a small part, has done so much for me, and I can't wait to see what's next. And there's been people who've supported me from day one, I'm not trying to be the next Jocko or Joe Rogan. I just want to do this my way, in a way that when I get done, and I click upload, that I know I'm proud of that work, and I know that the effort was, for the right reason. So even though 2020 did not go the way I want to go, there was a lot of projects and things that were on, in the pipeline that got discarded because of COVID-19. I'm still happy that I was able to adjust and bring value and tell the stories and engage with you to make this happen. And whether you're watching this now or some other time, or you watch a future show, or even go back and watch an old show, I appreciate your time doing that. There's so many other distractions. There's so many other things going on that you don't have to watch me. You don't have to listen to me, but you do. You don't have to buy my apparel, but you do. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate the relationships I've made because of that. So thank you. Thank you. So that's all I kind of wanted to say. Is kind of like just a really quick, informal way to end the year. I'm not worried about how much time, I'm going to cut out all the coughing. If I do it right, you won't hear any coughing, but trust me, I was coughing for some reason. But I'm going to end this with a special little something. So John Stacy Curry, who owns Super Savage, had this shirt made by Authentically American. And if you spray water on it, it's their moisture activated line from Authentically American. It's going to change. So I'm going to take this water bottle. I'm going to spray it at myself right now, and we're going to see what this changes into, and I'll hopefully get a screenshot. So here goes. Here's how we're going to take 2020 out. Oh, there we go. I thought there was something on the front. Let me turn around and show you what's on the back. Hang on a second. Kick them in the balsamic. Kick them in the balsamic. That's savage. That's really savage. They sent 2 shirts. I'll see what the other one says when I go work out. But it's cool stuff like this. Getting to see and do and be a part of it. That makes it really cool. I hope that your 2021 is a safe one. I hope your 2020 ends on a good note. Again, I want to thank you for supporting me. And I want to thank those who supported the veterans that have served. And if you are a veteran and you're doing your own thing and you're trying to make it in life, whether you're, PTSD or non-PTSD, whether you're, service connected or not, you serve a country, you're trying to remake your life, or you're just trying to get it done every day. Hey, my hat's off to you. And I want you to have a good time doing it. I really do, because that's part of it, is being able to do the grind, hit that hard ruck march, and keep smiling while you're doing it. So this is my 2020 to you all. Thank you so much. We are in flight.